Hello and welcome, Frontchill fam, to another exciting installment of Big Proust, Little Faust, Pip and Pixel, the questionnaires we apply to the core Frontchill fam, those gamers that we hang with. And today we are joined with one of our many lovely individuals, and as part of the questionnaire we will learn more about them. So let's jump in. What is your name?
Hello, my name is Sam. You may have seen me in such Frontchill campaigns such as, what's it called? Atarik's Crew, playing both Rip Turum and Jin Turum, the identical twins who are no longer identical.
Excellent. What is your quest?
In life, how much time do you have? I haven't seen my therapist in a few weeks. My quest, to make everyone around me laugh, because that makes me laugh.
What is your favorite color?
Ooh, green. But very specifically like a deep forest green or a very like muted neutral sea foam to sage green.
What movie reference do you feel best embodies you as a storyteller / gamer?
That one scene in Bridesmaids where she's pulling up to the bridal shower party and she's given a glass of fresh squeezed lemonade and she's really upset about how, oh, that's fresh. God damn it, that's fresh. She's really upset about how good it is, but how fresh it is. That's like my DM style. It's like, because I do it very last minute. It's very fresh, but I'm always really pleasantly surprised by how good it is.
And now that we've moved through the first meme portion of the interview, hit us with your pronouns and where the viewer can see or hear you as of this interview.
My pronouns are she, they. You can see or hear me on Frontchill Twitch, so twitch.tv/Frontchill, or you can find me on Instagram at SamiCakes, SAMIC8KES, I think. If you see a girl with blue hair, that's me. But that's the only thing I feel comfortable giving out to people. Because I don't have any other social media anyway. You can't find me on Twitter. I don't have a Facebook. Like, Instagram or Hinge, honestly.
Nice. All right, great. But yeah, let's dig deeper. What games are you playing right now?
Currently playing Final Fantasy XIV. So online gaming. Not max out, but hit level 80 with my Marauder class, so I was tanking it up a lot, and now I'm working on my Samurai class. I also play on console, so it's a lot harder, but I recently found out that I can use my Corsair keyboard and gaming mouse on my PlayStation. Unfortunately, the additional line of gaming keys don't work. Yeah, no, it sucks. I mean, I only have 2 buttons on my mouse anyway, but so you'll just find me with my 10 key and my WASD just manically gaming on my couch. What else am I playing right now? I've been really into Jackbox games whenever I hang out with friends and stuff like that. I love playing Jackbox games, but that just kind of goes into the making people laugh part. But I am also a part of another Dungeons and Dragons group with someone else that we work with where he's the DM. And I took over an NPC called Golgarthos, who is a Minotaur fighter. And I have recently put him on a quest to become a chef.
Nice.
Yeah. He wants to learn all about food.
Absolutely. That is excellent. What was a quintessential moment in your life associated with gaming?
I would say it's probably a really weird thing, but so I was one of 7 growing up, right? Most classic gaming consoles only have 4 slots to be able to play. 4 people can play at the same time. So it was quintessential for me because it made me love learning to watch people game and pick up certain things. I feel like that's where a lot of people start to get critical thinking skills, is when you have to watch someone fail at something, but you get to sit back and think, oh, that they missed that over there. So watching my mom play through The Legend of Zelda, because that came out in 86 or something like that. So I remember watching her play that, her going out and getting the playthrough books, us reading them together, and that's a 1-player game. But I was still too young at the time to really be able to do it myself. But Legend of Zelda will always have a special place in my heart.
Awesome. Great. Nice. So shifting gears slightly, of characters you've played, party date, rehabilitate, similar to Marry Fuck Kill.
Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking in terms of the Dungeons & Dragons characters that I have built. So my first Dungeons & Dragons character was a, what was her class? A tiefling bard, I believe. Her name was Miel. I think we got to level 8 or 9. She took like a dancer class in there, or feat, whatever that was. It was pretty awesome. Then I have Corum, who is, I modeled my Final Fantasy character after. She was my level 12 paladin, protector paladin. Incredible. I had to retire her because of scheduling conflict, so I never got to like fully flesh out her story and like get through it. But like when you make it to level 12 as a paladin, you just, the possibilities are endless. And then the twins I'm kind of counting as one character.
Sure.
Rip and Jin. Just rowdy boys, but they were doing it all for the greater good. You know what I mean? So, say it again. Rehabilitate was the only one I remembered.
Party date, rehabilitate.
Party date. Okay. Party date, rehabilitate. Okay. So I'm gonna party with the twins.
Sure.
Because they'll keep me safe, but they'll have a good time.
Yes.
I'm gonna date Corum because she's a protector. She's strong. Mommy.
Nice.
And then rehabilitate Miel. Just because she didn't really know what was going on with her life. She couldn't. It was my first ever character. She's a work in progress.
First characters often are. The mirror / working things out things.
I still haven't deleted her character sheet from D&D Beyond though, and I haven't played her in like 3 or 4 years.
No,
I still can't do it.
Never.
I can't delete it.
They're gonna sit there forever. It's gonna be great. Awesome. Well, in the context of gaming / storytelling, what is your favorite word, acronym, term?
Word, acronym. I don't know, because words, acronyms, and terms often escape me.
Oh. No, these start to become thinkers as the different interviewees dive into them. Yeah.
That's tough. I don't have one right now.
Do you want some examples?
Yeah.
Thaco, power gaming, gatekeeping.
Just metagaming.
Metagaming.
Because I have to constantly tell one of, if not 2 of my players, stop metagaming.
Got it. So you're just there with it, ready, all the time.
Well, because one will say, oh, well, you have this spell, you should do this. No. Like, that person needs to figure that out on their own. If they want to ask me, like, hey, I'm just, like, really struggling during combat. Yeah. Can you help me, with blah, blah, blah? And I'll sit down and we'll go over spells. But it's not, I don't like it when another character or player tries to play another person's for them.
Quarterbacking,
exactly.
I've heard in typically more board gaming, but no, absolutely. Or when the player is intentionally going for a certain vibe or what have you. Yeah, totally.
And recently I had my players in a crypt where if they talked above a certain level, crypt creatures would be awaking from the dead, essentially. So I had them whisper to each other, and if anything got over a certain level, I would start to, rumble or make noise. Because they'd be like, well, what are we about to do next? You guys, no metagaming like that. We're role-playing right now.
Nice. What is a term you'd like to see used more?
Role-playing.
Just ROLE?
Yeah.
Just more role-playing?
And very certain, because I understand that you can't always, like, not every party can role-play constantly through the entire campaign, right? But, like, instances where, like, you set parameters to, maybe it's a certain voice level, maybe, it's part of the immersification for me, and I'm all about immersifying.
Excellent. And then what is something in this context that everyone's sleeping on? Or, yeah.
What's everyone sleeping
Because, like, I think everyone's familiar with the concept of role-playing, even if they're not huge fans of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then definitely the metagaming, yeah.
What is everyone sleeping on? Having a DM as a player.
As someone who is a forever DM, yes. Yes, please.
People sleep on that because having a DM, you don't even, we're about to play a one-shot in like the next, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. Tony has no idea the bullshit that I'm about to spew onto him right now. And Lisa is helping me create this
No, absolutely,
bullshit.
yeah.
And it's bullshit, but it's fun. And I like it because I like debating with people. I don't like to fight with people, but I love a good debate.
Yeah.
So I follow the rule of cool. So if you can debate me to that it sounds cool enough or that this can be a thing, yeah, you know what? We'll do it. And especially a DM knows how to debate and find out loopholes. And you know what? That is cool. We're doing it.
Yeah, 100%. When you start watching live plays and you know that the players are also DMs, there's some magic sauce in there that bumps it up. It's incredible.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Yes. And then 360, or 180, what is something that is overrated?
Something that's overrated.
Like metagaming or role-playing or having a DM as a player.
I think something overrated. I feel like I have a good answer for this and it's forming in my brain.
Sure.
This is going to be edited, right? So it's not just me going,
Oh no, we love the ums. That's content.
That's content, baby.
That's that purity. No, I can vamp and give you some time.
Let me think. Overrated. The only thing I could think of is, because this has happened to me before, is when it's very similar to metagaming, where a DM either makes too many rules, or I had a DM that wanted to roll for the players.
Ah, yes, I've also seen this before.
Yeah.
And it's a choice. I don't agree with it personally, but I can be talked into instances where it might be viable, but that's just because I have a good imagination. I've not come across an instance where it was justified. So
yeah, because his thing was that, like, if we're going to roll perception and, we roll and our ability check is an 18, and he says, you don't find anything, then we have a perceived notion of, but I rolled an 18, okay, so there's probably nothing there.
Yes.
But then I had to argue with him and be like, well, I rolled an 18, so my character feels confident in their decision, so why are you still trying to place doubt back into my brain? So I think that's really overrated, is when a DM tries too hard to really make it tough. And I think and the DM that I had, he had been playing Dungeons and Dragons for like 40 plus years. So he, through all the versions, through all the editions, and he had his own 3D printer to print out everything. And he just took his role a little too seriously, unfortunately.
No, absolutely, yeah. Because even in that story, I'm like, okay, well, there's some argument for hidden roles and not having that metagame perspective of how well your character does. But yes, they're confident. You translate those roles into what happens. Fascinating, yeah.
Right, because if I roll a check, I at least get to know what the confidence level I, because if, but it's the same thing, like if I roll a 1, I'm still confident, but I don't know, it just seemed weird to me.
No,
I think
absolutely.
that's pretty overrated.
Yeah, totally. Okay, let me shift another gear. If I were to say pinnacle of storytelling, what jumps to mind?
It's a mix between a few of the dungeon masters that everyone I feel like knows. One of my favorites is Anthony from Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember his last name right now.
I only know Wong. I only know because
Freddie Wong.
Freddie
is he's one of the players.
Yeah.
That whole group, I think
I saw an interview with Freddie, so that's how I'm familiar with Dungeons and Daddies.
Yeah. Their first campaign was hilarious. It was a bunch of fun. They changed it as they kept growing. So I think that is an incredible way of storytelling. Plus, it doesn't make you feel like you have to get all of your lore and every piece of your world built out and perfect before you start playing. Like with other great DMs, like who were going to be my other two, like Brandon Lee Mulligan. What's her? How do you say her name? Abara or?
I've heard it Abria.
Brennan, Abria, and Matt, of course, all hugely lore-based people, which I love, and it brings me inspiration. But my pinnacle of storytelling for me is the fun, changing, ever-changing story.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Anthony's probably my pinnacle.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes. What is a class/race combo or gaming genre you'd love to try?
You know, I've played so many different class combos and race combos. I've made a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and Pathfinder before. I've made the crotchety old neighbor who turns out to be like a fighter randomly because he's like a World War II vet. Like,
yeah.
I love just taking like a trope and creating a character out of it. You know what? I've always wanted to spend more time on the Assassin's Creed games because I love the gameplay, being able to like climb up the walls, do whatever I want. I love open world, but I'm a very visual person, so I would have spent more time on Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I'm woefully behind on it. So
you know
yeah,
what I
same.
mean?
Yeah.
They're such good
absolutely.
games.
Yeah,
such good games.
Excellent. And on the other side of that coin, what is a class race combo or genre you would not like to try?
I don't like horror games.
Neither does JC. No, just kidding. She loves them. She just, you know, if you follow our channel, she definitely, they're very effective on them.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, like, I played, like, The Last of Us, right? Like, I don't consider that a horror game, but it's very suspense-filled,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
100%.
But I get the icks with, like, gore noises. I can usually watch it, but if it's, like, if I can clearly hear a bone breaking and see it at the same time...
It becomes very visceral, and, yeah. All right. Love it, love it. Okay. If heaven exists, would you rather the gate interview be proctored by Proust, Bernard Pivot, James Lipton, or Sean Evans?
Sean Evans, because I don't know who the other people are.
Common answer. All good. No, absolutely.
And I love Sean Evans.
Yes, yes.
I've always said, because I've been watching Hot Ones before I even started working at Backblaze, which is really funny. I was like, no, Sean Evans is like an incredible interviewer. Like, he does an amazing job. He absorbs all the media that whoever he's interviewing has ever put out, and like even most of his interviews, you can find compilations online. How the fuck did you figure that out, man? How'd you know that? He's a great interviewer.
Yes. Great. Excellent. Well, with that, thank you. And thank you, of course. Oh, and we didn't forget, at least not this time, thank you, of course, to the benefactors, Yev, Nomad, Doomsayer, DLP, and, of course, Backblaze for letting us be here and having this happen. So, yeah, sound off in the comments, add us on social, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you.